Streets is on fire.
Yeah.
The part you're talking like right before your verse, it made me want to ask how was your like in the house when you were young? What were some of the lessons like kind of like being taught in the house or
Well, I come, like I said, I come from a like very anti-establishment family. Like my parents, I fucking my mother left my father when we were very young, moved to Berlin, Germany, and it was crazy. The neo-Nazi movement was fucking crazy in the streets, and on Hitler's birthday, it would just be wild to be neo-Nazis fighting against anarchists and punks, and we were on the side of the anarchists and punks, like, counterculture, fucking anti-establishment people, and it'd just be clashing. Molotov cocktails thrown, fucking hosing down Nazis, and like we had home we basically lived like a block away from the junkyard where we had a bunch of like friends live in a fucking junkyard. That's also kind of where I got my name from, but we lived like close off a junkyard, and like all these fucking literally these fucking rebel punks and shit. Like that's what my mom was part of this group. And they used to like rebuild tanks out of broken fucking old like industrial military parts. We were cruising around the streets in tanks, sitting on like not with that are functional, but just the machine itself, driving around. War zones going on, bro, in Berlin, like literally crazy shit. So and they were fighting against oppression and fighting against fucking against skinheads, bro. Fuck skinheads and shit, you know what I mean? Like, so it was only natural for me to like just carry that vibe, like that is the sentiment in the house, like, yo, equality and treating people, all people from all areas, like, with respect, and everyone has everyone deserves to be heard and deserves to be loved type of shit. That's where I come from. But we were like hardcore because they were literally, my family was fucking beating the shit out of skinheads in the streets, bro, when I was a little kid. And that's just facts. So, yeah, I carry that over into my music, and I carry that over into my everyday life. You know what I mean? That's some real shit right there. Like, that's no cap, bro. That's for real.
For sure. I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I feel that. Like why the fuck should somebody be better than somebody else?
Yeah, they're not, bro. So and there's dumb motherfuckers everywhere, and there's great people everywhere. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. So, and that's the same thing. Anyways, not to veer off, but like I did this other song, "What's Wrong, What's Right." It was kind of about that too. It was anti-establishment and just standing up for a certain demographic of people. So, I'm just always been about that. You know what I mean? I've always been about that. That's real shit. I'm not trying to capitalize on anybody's fucking oppression and use it as my own. I just been through that. I've been in there. I've been in the fucking trenches of that shit. I've fucking immigrated here. Do I have privilege? Fucking rights I do. I'm white. Of course I do. This is a sad state of the world, but that's just the way it is, and it's fucked up, and I know that. But I also felt that, immigrating to a different country, couldn't speak the language at all, bullied because I looked different, didn't speak the language. So I get the not fitting and feeling fucking outcast and not feeling appreciated and shit. So that just always was kind of a part of me, you know what I mean? And now I use my platform to fucking discuss this type of shit. And I don't like injustices on anybody. Other people have it much harder than I do. 100%. I'm not saying that I have it hard, but I understand, because I was kind of like I kind of went through some of that shit when I was younger, so that's where I'm at.